In this video, I'm going to show you exact same automation that I built back in a day to automate my daily reports. This automation starts from all the way to unzipping a folder and all the way sending an email to my boss. And mind you, this is the reason I got promoted in my company. And in this video, I'm going to show you one application that is already there in your system, which is free to build automations without writing a single code. So make sure to watch. And now let's start. The first thing that I'm going to do here is to unzip a folder. And this is the folder where I have all the files. Here is the zip file. And to unzip it, I'm going to use a code. So I'll go to Developer tab, click on Visual Basic. And here I'm going to say Insert and insert a new module. And here in the code window, I'm going to paste this code that I have already written. And in this code, there are two things to update. The first is the path of the zip file. So I'll right click on it and say copy as path. And I'm going to paste it here, completely replace it. And here is the path of the folder that I want to create to get all the files from this zip file. So let me just rename it to the daily sales. And now I have this path. I have the path of the zip file. And now I'm going to simply run this code. So let me just click on the run button. And let me just open this folder here to see if I have all the files. So all the files are here. Now it's time to move to the next step. At this point, we have our folder, and now we need to get data from all the files from this folder. Here I have my Excel file. I'm going to go to Data tab, click on Get Data from File, and then from Folder. And here I'm going to select the folder where I have all the files, click Open, and it will instantly give me a list of all the files that I have in that folder. So I'll click on Transform Data, and then here I need to filter out only Excel files. So what I'll do, I'll simply click on the extension filter, the filter I have on the extension column, uncheck text files, uncheck CSV, click OK, and now I only have the files, the Excel files. And now I'm going to remove these columns that I don't want. I'll just use Shift key, select the first column, and then by holding the Shift key, you click on the last column. Right click and say Remove Columns. Now, the next thing is to get data from all these files. But if you look at this first column here, the content, in this column, I have this entry. Every entry says binary. Now, this binary entry specifically holds the data from every single file. For this particular file for Australia, this binary entry in the column content has all the data. You can see here, I have this file here for Australia, and the same thing is for other countries. And here in the filter icon, you can see I don't have a normal filter icon. And this icon is basically the combined files icon. So when I hover my mouse here, it says combine files. And when I click on it, within a few seconds, I get this dialog box. I'm going to select the worksheet name, click OK. And now my file, my data from all the files is combined. And now let me just do a bit of transformation here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the time from here. So I'll say right click, transform, date only. And then for these city names, I'm going to select the city column and then go to transform, say fill and fill down. And all the cells are now filled with the city names. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to split this column into product code and product name. So I'll just right click and say split column by delimiter. And here I'm going to say this is my delimiter. Click OK. And now I have two different columns. Let me just change the name. And my data is ready. Let me just load it back to my worksheet. So I'll click on close and load. So we got our data. The next thing here is to create a report. We're going to use two pivot tables and one chart to create our report. And this is all we are going to do with the VBA code. And this is the VBA code that helps me to create my report. And this VBA code works in 4 different parts. First of all, it inserts a new worksheet and checks if that worksheet exists or not. If that worksheet exists already, it will delete that worksheet and then insert a new blank worksheet with the same name. After that, in the same worksheet, new worksheet, it will insert a new pivot table using the city names. And it will insert another pivot table using the country names. Total sales country-wise and total sales city-wise. And after that, it will insert a new pivot chart showing the country-wise sales in a column chart. Let me just close it from here and click on macros, run this code, and it creates this report in just a few seconds. Now, to improve this code, I have used a prompt and I've used ChatGPT. You can use any AI tool. You can use this particular prompt template. You have link in the description to download this template, and this will help you a lot to change the code the way you want according to the report that you want to build. Now, before we move to our final automation, we need to do one thing here. That is using single trigger for all the three steps. Single code to unzip the folder, refresh the query, and then create a report. So let's have a look. And here we have this VBA code that does three things for us. First, it will run the VBA code to unzip the files, and then it will refresh the Power Query to get the updated data from that folder. And after that, in the end, once the query is refreshed, it will create a new worksheet with all the pivot tables and the column chart. So let me just go back to my workbook, delete this report worksheet, and also delete this particular folder from the desktop. And let me just come back to my Excel workbook where I don't have anything other than this query. And let me just click on macros, click on run all steps. That's the VBA code, and click on run. And here I have a new worksheet here with the city pivot table, country pivot table, and the column chart. And let me also show you on my desktop, I have this folder that is unzipped from this compressed folder. So here, this code is doing three things. The first, unzipping all the files, and then refreshing the Power Query, the query that we have in the Power Query, and then building a new report. So our file is ready and we need to send this file to our boss. And for this, we're going to use an application that is already there in our system and which is free. And that application is Power Automate Desktop. And this application allows you to create automation without writing any code. So let's have a look. All right, so let me just open that application that is Power Automate Desktop. So I'll click on here, say Power Automate, hit enter, and it shows me this window where I can create my first flow. So the flow is to send an email with the attachment with the file. And here is the window where I can create my first flow. And here is the window where I can create my first flow. So I'll click on new flow here and I'm going to name it email to boss. And here on the left side, I have all the actions that I can use. And here is my flow window. So I'll search for the first action, and that action is to launch Outlook. And I'm going to drop it here. And this is the variable name. I don't need to change anything. Click save. And the second, let me just search for Outlook. So have all the actions for Outlook. And the second step is to send an email. So let me just drop this action after the launch Outlook action. And here there are a few details that I need to enter. So first of all, I'll enter the email ID from where I want to send the email. So I'll go with and then the to email ID, that means the email ID where I want to send my report. So I'll say and if I want to add anyone in the CC, I can do that, or CC and even BCC. And here is the subject of the email. And in the body, I'm going to add a message, a simple message here. And in the end, I need to attach the file that I want to send with the email. And for this, I need the path of the file. So I'll go back to my desktop and say right click. And I'm going to say copy as path, paste it here. And I'm going to save it. Now, the final thing is to close the Outlook. So once you open the Outlook, send the email, and then you can close the Outlook. But right now, I'm not going to add this step. Let's run these two steps and see if we are able to send email or not. And for this, I'm going to click on the run button. And my email is sent. Let me just show you email from the sent items. And here is my email. Let me show you. Here is my email sent from my email to my boss email. And here I have the attachment of the file. And here I'm going to save this flow and I'm going to click on save button. And after that, I will close this window from here. Now, the last thing is to have a keyboard shortcut on my desktop to run this Power Automate flow. So I'll just click on here, say create desktop shortcut, and it will give me this shortcut that I can use to run this flow. Now, this entire automation structures in two steps. You run a code, and that code runs a code further to unzip the folder, and then refreshes the query to update the data, and then runs another code to build the report. And then once your file is ready, you runs this Power Automate flow that sends the email. And if you want to learn more about Power Automate, make sure to check out this video, and I'll see you next week.